Chief Dawid Stuurman International Airport is an airport serving Port Elizabeth, a city in the Eastern Cape Province in South Africa. It was formerly known as H.F. Warward Airport and as the Port Elizabeth International Airport. The airport is owned and operated by the Airports Company South Africa, which also operates 9 other airports around South Africa. The airport is located approximately 2 miles south of the city's central business district. In 2017, the airport served 1,620,705 passengers. The name of the airport was changed from Port Elizabeth International Airport to Chief Dawid Stuurman International Airport in February 2021. A highlight in Port Elizabeth history was the first flight to GQA from Cape Town in 1917. Made by Major Alistair McIntosh Miller. At that time, this was considered a long-distance flight, and it heralded the start of the civil aviation industry in GQA. This flight and many more has been captured on canvas by Ron Belling and is on display at the Ron Belling Art Gallery. Port Elizabeth Airport was established in 1929 in close proximity to the city. It was initially founded by Lieutenant Colonel Miller, who needed an airfield to operate his postal service between the city and Cape Town. It was only officially opened some 9 years later, in 1936, boasting a single runway, 1 hangar and a concrete apron. However, the foundations of this infrastructure will be removed to make room for additional vehicle parking. During World War II, the airfield was extended to accommodate 42 Air School for the Royal Air Force and 6 Squadron South African Air Force on the southern and eastern sides of the field. Commercial operations were conducted from the northern side. In 1954, it saw the landing of the first jet-propelled aircraft, 5 de Havilland Vampire Facebook 9s. Construction of the permanent terminal buildings, runways and an air traffic control building began in 1950. The commercial operation was moved to an airfield at St. Albans, some 25 kilometers from the city center. For the construction period, the new buildings were officially opened in 1955. In 1973, the apron was extended to accommodate larger aircraft and a new departures terminal was opened in 1980. The facilities served the airport community until 2000 when plans for a major terminal upgrade were drawn. These facilities served the community till 2000 when plans for a major terminal upgrade was drawn up. The separate arrivals and departures buildings were consolidated into a single facility with a central retail area linking the departures with arrivals, creating a light-friendly atmosphere. This facility caters for domestic flights but can be screened off to operate a fully compliant international arrivals and departures section. The airport's name changed from Port Elizabeth International Airport to Chief Dawid Stuurman International Airport was officially gazetted on the 23rd of February 2021. The airport resides at an elevation of 226 feet. There are also 13 aircraft parking bays on the apron and the terminal building measures 8,700 square meters. The modern terminal upgrade was completed in June 2004, allowing the airport to handle up to 2 million passengers a year. In preparation for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, runway 08-26 was going to be extended from 1,980 meters to 3,000 meters with a view to accommodating international flights. Although this never happened, a number of hotels are present on or near the airport. Ground transport is provided by local taxis. The airport also has a selection of parking areas and several car rental offices, including Eurocar and Bidwest Air Force Station. Port Elizabeth is home to C Flight of 15 Squadron of the South African Air Force. It is a helicopter unit primarily tasked with maritime and landward search and rescue. There is also a branch of the South African Air Force Museum at the airport. The museum houses many historical military jets, helicopters, exhibits and paintings dating from the airport's days, a World War II base to the end of apartheid. See source Wikidata query and sources. Media related to Port Elizabeth Airport at Wikimedia Commons.